Look at this guy out here. He just moved when I finished filming. Hey, buddy. I see you up there. Is that you screaming? Really cool hawk. Man, he's screaming at me like he's pissed. Yep, I see you, buddy. We're just gonna move up on you a bit, see if you fly. Yep. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone now. There you go. Cool. When it's Wayne, you ungrateful peasant, I'm out here looking for a spot for sort of a scavenger bushcraft camp. I'm gonna build it out of things I find out here in the high desert. There's all kinds of like tires and sticks and flat rocks and garbage and stuff laying around because this place used to be pretty settled, and over the years since the 70s it started petering off, and now there's almost nobody up here except for us. So I'm just kind of scouting a place. I think right here looks good. Apologize for the sunlight right behind me where all this stuff is. And the reason is, hang on one second, let me flip the camera for you. See, the reason is that we don't want to be high. There's a few higher spots up here, but you don't want to be high up on the ridge because it's going to be colder. You're going to get a lot more wind falling through. Right here is where most of the wind comes through. You can see the sun setting over there. But most of the wind comes through here. Now this isn't the lowest spot, it's not the highest spot. You don't really want to be in a low spot either, like down there where that goes, because that's where the moisture and the damp air and everything settles. So I'm looking at this area right here, if I can shade from the sun so you can see. Right into here, I'm probably going to set something up just below this hill, and I'll use some of the old tires to maybe dig into the hill a bit and put some of those tires for a wind block back there. And I'll have a post, I'll fill them full of dirt. I'll do them about 8 or 10 feet apart. I'll fill them full of dirt, put a post in, and this right here, between this tree and this bush, I'll just have a tarp or some kind of a lean-to right here, and this will be the view out front. As you can see, the telephone pole and the house is up there. So not too far away from the house where I can come out and practice my skills, film videos. Nice little spot. There's hopefully a little bit below where the wind comes through. Like I can still feel the wind right now, but I think once I'm sitting down and I have something behind me, it'll be all right. So there's stuff like this everywhere. There's old tires. I found a hill back up here and down, like 1 or 2 hills over. There's a whole bunch of these old tires down where the water runs through, where someone threw a bunch. So I'm gonna grab these tires and stack them up on each side and then put like a stick or a post through that I can run a string and a lean-to over. And I'll have like a little spot right here looking this way, and probably right there have a little cooking fire. And there's some flat stones up. If you walk this hill and kind of saddle this little ridge over here that goes that way, there's an old pipeline that goes through there, and there's some big flat sandstone rocks. I guess I'm just gonna have to carry them through here because there is no long straight sticks that are long enough to make a skid out of. So here's some rocks up here too. I might use these. These are closer. I don't know if I can lift this one, but there's a few more back up there by that tree up there. So I'm gonna grab those and carry them down here. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Probably just African carry overhead. So that's what I got going on right now. I guess this will be part 1 of the series, scouting a location. And I think this spot right down here will be good because it's not too high and it's not too low, and there's a little bit of a hill behind me that'll help block some of the wind. So hope you guys have a good one. I'm gonna get out of here and stop wasting your time. I'm back. I thought I was done, but I found this neat little grove of trees behind me. Possible location number 2. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Let's check it out. So right behind where I was standing, I found this cool little location. There's a hill right here. Hopefully block some of the wind that's higher up here. Then down here, there's this cool little grove of trees. Looks like mostly juniper. Sandy soil. Just a neat little spot. The only thing I worry about is with everything being as dry as it is out here, if I have like a little cooking fire down here to make my eggs or my coffee in the morning, it possibly catching these trees up here. You know, I'm from up north and I'm used to the mountains up there. And you don't got to worry about accidentally starting fires too much. But out here, everything's super dry. You can see how dry this juniper is. Just look at the bark. These branches, they just snap. So, a neat little location. This could be a possibility for either an alternate to the scavenger camp. Let's just say that. Maybe we'll do something else out here. It's a cool little spot. Another little tip, in most places, if you get lost, you just follow water. Out here, as you can see, it's dry as hell. You gotta pack your own water in. There really isn't water out here. But if you can find a power pole and pick a direction, you can typically follow that back to a homestead somewhere. So, at the very least, you have a lifeline if you can get to a high spot and find a power pole. Whew. There's a nice little straight stick right there. Huh. Might be able to use that for something. So, just thought I'd share this cool little spot I found since I'm out here bumming around, scouting locations. Neat tree here. So, and that's about it for now. I'm going to get out of here, stop wasting your time, and if I find another cool spot, I'll show you.